Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So, we've got all the bales to clear up off the fields. Really ought to get some slurry onto the fields as well. Could do with making a cow feed mix or two. Oh no, we could just do with making the one, because we've only got one bale of straw. So not ideal. However, I think we're going to have to make it, because otherwise the cows are going to run out of food. And we're going to have to just keep our fingers crossed that the oats will be ready next month. Which we will move into in this episode. We will be moving into July. But yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do before then. Let's get into the JCB. We'll put this pallet of wrap back up the top. Get our bale spike. This can go in here. And the bale spike can come out here. Beautiful. Right, we will start off with the hay. Ooh dear, that was fast. We will start off with the hay. We need 2 bales of hay. Oh dear. That's not working quite as well as I'd hoped. 2 bales of hay, 3 bales of silage. And yeah, we're gonna tidy this shed up a little bit when we bring the other stuff up. Two bales of hay, 3 bales of silage, and what do you call it? Straw. 1 bale of straw, because it is a big bale. Which means we've got no straw for bedding. How are they doing for bedding? They're out. Brilliant. So they won't be producing any manure at the minute. They are producing slurry still. We can put slurry on the grass fields without having to worry about that. There we go, all 3 at once. Beautiful. Just made a mess of the hay there. Never mind. But you don't notice how big the New Holland tractor is until you've driven the JCB past it. And the JCB's not a small machine, it's quite big as well. And that New Holland is huge. All the tractors are big actually. But you just don't notice when you're driving them yourself. Right, let's get that in there. There we go. How's that looking for a mix? It's looking okay, isn't it? And just the straw to go. That should fill the thing right up. And it'll mix the rest as we empty. Well, I put the straw in last because it won't be accepted into the cow feed trough, whereas the other bales will. It just disappear as you drive backwards with the trailer, but straw won't unless it is shredded. Wish this weather would go away. This has been quite wet for quite a while in June. Right. There we go. How are we looking load-wise? Total mixed ration, we are nearly up at 100%. And there it is. 100%. Let's start emptying it out. Now, this will only keep them going until next month, which is a little bit of a worry, given that we need the straw. I haven't got any straw at all. But at least they've got food. So they'll still produce milk, which is perfect. I really ought to move this. I've got to get the chocolate actually sold, haven't I? Oh, I've done that thing again. There we go. Yeah, I've got to get the chocolate sold this month. Oh, I forgot about that. We're going to have to move all these pallets out the way at the two dairies. Well, that's going to be a job for a little bit later. Let's go and collect up all our bales to start with. I think we'll do the hay first and then the silage. I could start to put the silage outside. That might be a bit of a better option. Because it doesn't really matter that the silage is outside, but the hay, obviously, it does matter. And given the rain, I've started to think about these things. Right, let's very quickly get these cleared up, tidied away, and yes, and we'll get the chocolate sold as well. Right, so here we are. I have decided to use the car and trailer just because there is not that much chocolate in the grand scheme of things. I mean, there's a bit. This is the only pallet from this dairy, and there's 5 pallets from the other dairy. So, yeah, I mean, there's a bit, but there's not a lot. So we might as well transport it in the car, really. Given that we've got the RS model and we can transport this chocolate as quick as we possibly can. There we go. That is all the chocolate. Might as well leave that there just because I probably will be loading up with it next time as well. Right then. Best place to sell chocolate? The small farmer's kiosk, of course. Well, I think they're definitely going to need this much chocolate. As you saw, we have cleared all the bales off the fields. I've put the silage bales over the other side under a tree to ferment, which I thought was a fairly decent idea. The field up the top here has been spread with slurry, and the field down the bottom there is being spread with slurry. I've got to work on that. That way we wouldn't have to come back and keep refilling the spreader. So we're going to head over to the small farmer's kiosk and sell this lot. And then it'll be time to move on to July. And, I mean, fingers double and triple crossed that we will be harvesting the oats. because we're absolutely desperate for the straw. It's still raining. Not good. But here we are at the small farmer's kiosk. I'm glad they've got a market for this much chocolate, I really am. Right, let's get it unloaded. £36,082. That is pretty good, I reckon. For chocolate. 6 pallets of chocolate for £36,000. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty reasonable. Probably over the towing mass for this vehicle, but never mind. It all looked very good. Worker A has completed their task. So, we should have another fully fertilised field, which we do. Absolutely amazing. Right, so, we'll get back to the farm and we'll move on to July. Look at this. Beautiful sunny July. Right, first thing we have to do, hop on the bike. Safety first, let's not put a helmet on. We'll head down and we'll flood the rice field. And then we'll have to hop in the harvester and get over to the oats. Because the oats need to be harvested because we're desperate for the straw. Ooh! That was a bottom clenching moment. Rice harvest. There we go. Flood. Beautiful. Now, we need the combine, which we have here. It's all in good condition, all full working order. Except it looks a bit wet, but that's because of the previous month's rain. Unless it rained overnight at all, I don't know. Let's just check on the animals a little bit. Right, so they will need another feed mix. Goats are in need of nothing. Chickens are okay, and also okay are the sheep. Fantastic. Right, need to make sure that we are set to enable straw swath. There we go. We will unfold and get it fired up. I want the steering assist lines on, although it's not picked up the field, unfortunately. Aha! Steering assist lines are already on. Beautiful. And we are dropping straw, which is even better. Well, things are going good. Right, I'm going to crack on with this harvest. And we will join up again when join us again when we've figured out how much oats we've got. And we can get on with the baling. Well, one tiny little bit left to go. It wasn't until I got to the end of that that I realised I'd got about 7,600 frames that have dropped due to encoding lag, and I don't know how much of that time lapse is going to be salvageable. So, well, you guys will know because you've already seen it, but I don't know, which is a bit of a pain. So sorry about that. I don't know what's caused it because everything's just gone back to normal now, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that we decided to use this trailer and not the other trailer, because we've already got more of a load than the other trailer could carry. 31,000 litres so far, another 2,000 litres to go in, so we've got what, 35,000 ish. Oof, nearly 35,000. Wow, that was amazing. I don't like doing time lapse after time lapse, but we are going to have to quickly get the straw baled as well. Right, let's fold this up, lower that down there. There we go. If we jump back over to the lorry, here it is. Amazing, 34,796 litres. That is incredible. It'll all go into the flour mill, I think. What have we got in the flour mill already? Actually, does it want to go into the grain mill? I don't know, you know. I don't know, you know. We've already got loads of wheat in there. We're going to get tons more wheat to go in there. 5 wheat, 4 flour. 15 oat, 15 flour. We'll get quite a lot of flour out of this as well. Question is, what's worth more? Oats or flour? So oats are 1,890. Flour. 2,433. So that's that sorted then. It is definitely worth turning the oats into flour. And even then, we're going to put them into our other productions to use elsewhere. The only thing that upsets me a little bit is distributing into productions where we're not going to use it. We're going to use it in the bakery, but maybe not the canning factory. We shall see. I might make noodles actually. Next rice harvest, we might let long grain rice noodles. That might work. Where are we? Canning factory. Noodle soup with regular flour. Yeah, and it's got the regular flour in there. Oh, it needs eggs as well, but that's okay. We can transfer some eggs over. Might be worth us getting some more chickens. That's a thought. Definitely might be worth me getting some more chickens. So, anyway, none of that changes what I do with this lot. This lot is going to be oats. Nope, it is oats. It's going to be flour. That's better. No, not butter. Flour. Right. Now that all that's out of the way, which one is the grain mill? I think it is that one on the end there. We need to keep that little oil mill there because we're going to have a lot of sunflowers coming in. And that's the plan with that one, is to turn those sunflowers into sunflower oil. Right. We are nowhere near needing to do the rice yet, so there's no point in moving eggs over there now. We've got plenty of eggs over in the bakery, so that's not a problem. And this trailer will be needed for the wheat harvest, which I think will be the next harvest. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, that'll definitely be the next harvest. Right, so let's switch that off. Is that off or on? No, that's on. Off. Let's move over to the Fent. There it is. I'm going to get all these baled up. We are set to the biggest bale size. Yeah, we're going to get all these baled up. And then they can just stay in the field until next time when we can pick them all up and put them... Well, firstly, we're going to shred a load and put them in as bedding into the cow stable, because we need the manure desperately. We can put slurry on these fields for next time. Once we've cleared all the bales, but yeah, we do need the manure as well. Right, I will see you when we've got a load of bales in the field. Wow, what a day. What a day. The bales are now full of fields. Nope. Strike that. Reverse it. Thank you. The fields are now full of bales. I'll say full. It's actually not as many as I was hoping for. However, considering each bale has about 11,000 litres of straw, I'd say we did pretty well. It's definitely going to provide us with a little bit of extra straw, and we're going to need the straw from there, and we're going to need the straw from the wheat field as well, and that's going to be hopefully quite a lot of straw, quite a mega amount. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon when we'll be carrying on from this point, sorting out the cows with bedding and food, and just going from there basically. Bye for now.